What are you?
Nothing? About the paper?
I got your paper. You read?
No, I'd like to look at the pictures, though. Has that got a centerfold?
I'm going to take you and show you the kind of music I grew up with. Don't you just love rock and roll? And I bet you have a story about rock and roll, too. I bet you wanted to be a rock and roll god or a goddess, or maybe you just wanted to enjoy it vicariously. I wanted to be a rock and roll goddess. I wanted to be Janis Joplin, so my father bought me a Harmony 6-string Stella guitar. It didn't work out too good. I took lessons. I learned Please Release Me, you know, and it just didn't cut it, you know. And of course, you have friends that are practicing in their garages, they're practicing in their basements, and they're all going to be stars. Some of them are still musicians to this day, some of my friends, and they all started out that way. Everybody had a dream. Everybody was going to get a band. It was the American thing. We're at the loading zone having a conversation with Rocky Ruckman. Rocky, deja vu. So, how long have the Beat Heathens been playing together?
3.5, almost 4 years.
4 years?
Just about 4 years.
And I know that you hear this a lot, but how in the world did you ever get that? It's a wonderful drawing name. I mean, it drew us in to see it.
A lot of people have, it's worked for and against us in a lot of ways. Some people have heard it and thought thrashing, screaming maniacs, which is not bad. But the idea of the name Beat Heathens came way back in the 50s. There was a preacher that was trying to get rock and roll banned from the radio. And he had this speech that he did on the radio about if we keep allowing our children to listen to this beat music, which is what rock and roll was called before it was called rock and roll. This is back in the days of Alan Freed, too.
Yeah. Oh,
so he says if we allow these children to continue to listen to this beat music, we'll be raising a generation of beat heathens.
Oh.
Sounds good to me.
It works.
It works for me.
It got us in.
Always at the best tables and best restaurants. Susan at the golden name, Ruby lips the tongue. The self-satisfied bitch of some small river. She never got what she needs, but she gets anything she wants. We need you for life. You could even wanna make a whole lot turn around. You swear it could be so if you just had a chance. You're nobody and she couldn't give you everything. She's a rich man's toy.
Did you start out playing in a garage?
No, up north they don't have garages, they have basements. Well, they have garages, but they usually have basements.
Oh, you're not from here then?
No, I'm from Pittsburgh, Steel Town,
right.
USA.
All right.
Best of time streets. Pays $100 an hour, so she doesn't have to think. She pays $100 an hour, almost anywhere she goes. She's paid $100 an hour just to powder her nose. But you envision her dancing in distress, with you the night shining on her right.
that rock and roll is an American culture?
Oh yeah, it's being a crossbreeding of the black rhythm and blues and jazz music combined with the white country, country and western sound is what started the rock and roll sound. So it's basically rock and roll is a melting pot of styles, just like the United States being a melting pot of people.
Rich man's